Welcome, people. We're back again. It's the preview Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. I like to welcome everybody back. It's been a couple of weeks of absence, guys. We had a little bit of glitch that we tried to figure out with our primary tools that we use for our podcast, but everything is all sorted. But in the call today, we have Alexis all the way in Turkey, and we have Jamie all the way in the United States. And we are all united as an Arsenal family. But guys, before I begin properly, I am still basking in the euphoria of the game on Tuesday. How do you guys feel after that 4-0 trashing at the Emirates against Atletico? It wasn't. I'm sure if you ask 100 Arsenal fans, 99 would predict a 1-0 win. A lot of people thought it was the haram football at display, at least before the game started. But somehow in the second half, from the 56 minutes, it was a different Arsenal altogether. And 4 goals past the Simeone side is something I never thought I would see anytime soon. But I'll go with you, Jamie. How are you feeling sitting on top of the table? And not just that, defeating the giants or one of the giants in the La Liga La Liga football history, and playing a very comfortable football on Tuesday. And guess what? United doing us a massive favor as well. 2-1 defeat against Liverpool. How are you guys feeling generally, Jamie? Let's start with you.
Oh, well, thank you for having me, man. I'm buzzing right now. I mean, everything about Aston has been driving me crazy for over a week now. Something funny happened today. Earlier, I was with my wife. She was searching for the car keys. And she said, "Hey, babe, have you seen my car keys?" I said, "Arsenal." She was just looking at me. I'm like, it's on top of the table. So everything,
baby.
everything about Arsenal right now is just driving me crazy. The way we are playing football, it's been excellent. I mean, I wish by the end of the season, these guys could lift a major trophy because they really deserve it. I mean, a lot of people wrote us off when Liverpool went on that crazy spending during the summer. Buying some of the best strikers in Europe, fortifying their midfield and all whatnot. But at the end of the day, everybody's talking about Arsenal today. Arsenal winning the Champions League, Arsenal winning the league. We never thought we could hear this, 10 games into the season, but we're here, it's happening. And we're not letting off the brakes. Then again, on Tuesday, oh my goodness, I love the fact that these lads went out there and shut the haters up because the haram football narrative was killing me. All of a sudden, Connor scoring goals from set pieces is now called haram football because Arsenal is doing
No
it best.
problem.
When we were being bullied, everyone was like, Arsenal is so soft. We can't defend set pieces. We're like, okay, we cleaned out. We did our homework. Now we're the best in the world at it. And it's like haram football. Get the fuck out of here. I like the fact that they shut the haters up. 4-0 statement win. Jokeres banged into whether he scored with his head, with his ass, whatever. It was a good goal.
It's a goal. A goal is a goal.
I saw a meme somewhere. Because the show it's I don't want to use certain words, but
Right.
someone said, "Person will get long this thing, don't know what you got to do for us."
Yeah, right.
Yo, for the second goal. Boy, but anyway, because of time, quickly, Alexis, welcome again. It's good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you.
This Sunday, we are facing a Glasner side, and one intriguing thing about that is that we have our special boy Nketiah Call Me returning back to the Emirates. What do you make of this game? What are your initial thoughts? What do you think, as an Arsenal fan, what do you expect to see in the game on Sunday?
Okay. Thank you for having me again. It's been a while. On Sunday game, I'm not going to really take the match, slightly because I'm sure Crystal Palace is going to bring the fight to us. I'm confident that we're going to, like gonna take possession of the game, trying to take control of the game as usual.
Mhm.
But it won't be an easy one. I don't know why I have a feeling that even though we win maybe 3-0, or let me say if you score like 3 goals or 4 goals, Nikita is still going to score the one single goal they're going to score in that game. I don't know. I just have that feeling. It could happen. It has happened before. But generally, I just feel, as we say, we should take every game as a final. We shouldn't like take you, no matter the team. We should just take the game so serious. We should know that, oh, this game we are playing is a final, and we have to be serious about it. So no matter the team, because all the whole games in Premier League in general, because any team you're going to face in Premier League right now is not a joke. That's the truth. That's how Premier League is right now. So
Team
any
is a
game,
small team.
any team you're
Yeah.
going to face, so you just have to be, you have to be on our top game in that particular game. So I'm confident, that we're going to, win. I'm confident for that 100% sure, but I
Mhm.
won't want us to, take it lightly. So I just feel we should just take the game serious. If you have to, end the game, from first half, maybe score 2, 3 goals on first half, fine. Even though we draw in first half, we
Not
should try
so
to get
easy.
our goals in
So
time.
easy to score
Yeah,
two,
no,
three
no, no, no,
goals.
no, 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 no. I know, I
Why
get.
they talk like this? I
I,
know which you play.
no, 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 no. See. It's
Oh man.
Arsenal. It's Arsenal.
Hmm.
We can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I used to. There's a way that the reason why you speak the way you speak right now is the
mm,
level of confidence you have in the team.
exactly,
There's something you wouldn't sound this way 3, 4 years ago,
exactly.
and
Yes.
I'll say 4 years ago because we started kicking it in, started getting our ass
hmm
together since three
Like
years.
3 years or 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good thing to have such
hmm
audacious expectations and
Yeah.
have such belief. But let's shift the gear a little bit to the next thing on the agenda.
Okay.
The truth of the matter is Crystal Palace is not a walkover. Those are like what I consider a bogey team, a team that we're generally better than, but on a good day can hurt us. However, in the last 5 meetings, we haven't lost at all to a Crystal Palace side. I think it's been 4 wins and a draw. The draw was in April this year, a 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
I think that was. I wasn't sure.
We
Is
were
that
up to 0. We were
yeah,
up to 0.
yeah, and we considered 2 goals exactly. So I think was that the goal that
No, no, no. Are you sure it was Crystal Palace or
that
Aston Villa?
yeah,
Yeah,
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace, the chief.
Crystal
The
Palace.
chief
I
of
think the one
Mateta.
that Eze also scored from the goal from was
No,
that
it
a
was
Premier League?
Aston Villa because I
No.
remember this year it was Aston Villa
Oh,
we beat
No,
the,
no,
two
the
goals
not
chief.
down
I
and
mean
they
when I say
Mateta.
equalized
this
2-2.
game.
Not
No,
Crystal
Yeah,
it
they
Palace.
was
realized
Crystal
the chief
Palace.
from Mateta. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, it
you're
was the
right.
Crystal
So
Palace.
Eze scored the first goal,
Yeah.
and we replied by scoring 2 goals, and then Mateta got the equalizer in the dying minutes of the
Okay.
game.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
in April. So yeah, I think I remember the game. But I said this to say Crystal Palace is not a pushover. Those are bogey teams that can cause anybody a problem. They defeated Liverpool earlier on in the season 2-1.
They're in good form this season. Yeah.
Yeah, they are in absolute good form. In
Right.
fact, Mateta had scored a hat trick against their last game against Bournemouth. He could have been four, but they ended up, squaring it up with the 3 goal at peace. Who do you think we should watch out for in this game? Who do you think we should keep quiet? And generally, how do you also think that we can approach this game? I know that we have different ways of unlocking defenses, have different ways of winning the game. Another thing, just like a two-part question. Another thing is there's rumors that Gabriel might not be available, and that's the major threat we have in our set piece. But generally, who do you think for Crystal Palace that we should watch out and keep quiet, and how do you think we can attack and win this game?
Yeah. That's a very great question. And but one thing we should know, we shouldn't underrate a side like Crystal
Mm,
Palace right now,
exactly.
especially when they have a brilliant manager like Oliver Glasner, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
This is a team that beat Liverpool 3 times in a space of 6 months, and you don't do that to a Liverpool side often. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
The
So yeah,
Community Shield. Yeah.
yeah, they beat them in the FA Cup finals, won
Yeah.
the FA Cup in the Community Shield, and then again in the EPL a couple of weeks ago. And this is you don't do that against a team like Liverpool, against a
Mhm.
big team in the EPL, like ever. You can't do that. You know, Crystal Palace fans right now they're buzzing. I mean, great atmosphere in their stadium. But I think the game is being played at the Emirates, right?
Yes, home game.
One of the I should think we should be scared of their defense. They have a fantastic defense at the moment, right? They have one of the best right backs in the league. You know, he's yeah he's up there with
What's his name
with
again?
Timber. I
The
think he's
left back is
Ecuadorian.
Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell, the right back,
Yeah.
Ecuadorian, the one that scored. He scored the winner. I think in the FA Cup. Was it the FA Cup or the
Oh, this guy that Lacroix
No,
or
no, not Lacroix. Lacroix
not
is a
Lacroix, but
central.
yeah, light
he-
skin.
yeah. I think he's Ecuadorian or Colombian
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah. He's a wing back. I think they play three center backs and wing backs.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's really good. He can defend. He can
I know the
attack.
guy.
He can score. He can assist. He can do everything. I
Yeah,
think that wing really needs to be taken seriously. And if you ask me, of course, Calafiori should continue um, playing on that left wing. Miles Lewis Kelly was fantastic on Tuesday, but I think this season we have all our defenders have been fantastic.
yeah.
Gabriel being out, I'm not even shaking. We have
Mhm,
Mosquera. He can do
mhm,
the job. Gabriel can rest,
yeah.
get
Can be.
ready for the next game. Yeah, we have a defender like Mosquera. Why are we shouldn't be you don't see any Arsenal fan, scared of conceding goals against Crystal Palace, blah blah blah. Yeah, they can hurt us, right? A draw would be a good result for them. But right now for Arsenal, no, we need to win games like this. Games like this win you the title. So we don't
Yeah.
need a draw. We need to go out there and show our prowess and win the game. Bring home the 3 points. Period. There's no two ways about it. Let the boys not lose themselves. We have a lot of players on injury watch list. We have a
Yeah.
lot of players out,
Yeah.
right? But we've been playing excellently well. Let's not stop. Let's keep moving. We need
Yeah.
the 12th man on the day. The
Yeah.
fans, they need to turn up.
Okay.
They need to turn up. I know them boys. They've done it at Anfield. They are with that kind of atmosphere, and
Mhm.
they won. They beat Liverpool. They got a draw actually last season at Anfield. So
Yeah.
yeah, they have been in that kind of
They used to
atmosphere. But
host. They used to
ain't
host
nothing like
Liverpool anyway.
ain't nothing
Really.
like the Emirates atmosphere currently this
Yeah.
season. It's crazy. So we need the 12th man to turn up.
All right, Jamie. Because of time, I'm trying to keep this video really short. But I also wanted to bring something to your notice. If you remember, when we signed Rice from West Ham, we noticed um, some sort of emotional performances each time we went to the London Stadium or whenever we hosted West Ham at the
Right.
Emirates. Rice would always be, and in those initial integration phases, would be very a bit lethargic and not performing at his best when he faces his old boyhood club. Now we have Eze, who is facing his, boy. Well, I wouldn't say boyhood club. Well, his very emotional club that he left. He left from. I say emotional because in 120 years, they hadn't seen a title until last season, and Eze and Mateta, primarily Eze, made that happen. It's almost guaranteed that he's going to start that game on Sunday. How do you think generally he should approach that game? Do you think that emotions will come into full effect, or do you think emotions out of the window?
Man,
Something similar to the game
he's a
against
professional. He's a
Liverpool.
professional. He's
Yeah,
been paid.
but that's why I made the example of Rice. Rice is a professional, but somehow we noticed that he was a bit leggy in those games. Do you think that?
Hey, brother, I don't see. Yeah, just stop it. I don't believe in things like this. He's been paid. He's a professional.
Hmm.
He's been paid millions of dollars to perform on the big stage, right? It's just like you going back to your ex. You're still in love with your ex, and you're going there to caress your ex and stuff like that. When you have a whole family,
Hmm.
who love and care about you. Come on, man. It's Crystal Palace. You're done with that chapter. Close that bloody chapter, brother. You're gone now, right? You might have a statue next to Thierry Henry when you retire. Who knows? So, right? This is now. The future is now for you, man. You got to let go of the past. Go in
Right.
there and put in a performance and let them Crystal Palace know that, yeah, you elevated your game, you elevated your status, right? Don't
Right.
let them think, oh, he should have stayed back in Crystal Palace, right?
Yeah.
That he has gone to a club who bottles their chances of winning trophies, stuff like that. No, man, stop it. He should go out there. I see Eze scoring on the day. We are still waiting for that Eze's first goal for Arsenal. I see him scoring on Sunday.
Yeah. First goal
Yeah.
of the Premier League.
Sorry
Okay, so to you,
to add to
Alexis.
Jamie's one.
Okay.
1 minute. To add to what Jamie said, I feel every player that play let me see that play with clubs like Crystal Palace, Brighton, and all.
Right.
They always have something in mind that okay, because let me say teams like that are just like a build up, for them to just get to the higher level. So I just feel Crystal
Right.
Palace are just like that for easy. The only thing
Yeah,
that
it's
I
a stepping stone for him. Yeah,
exactly. So the only thing I feel he could just get emotional with maybe when he score, he might not celebrate. Fine.
yeah,
You get that's what Rice do. So and Rice was playing his game. So basically, when he even scored, the competitor would be like, of course, who's gonna score? It's always Rice because they were expecting his
right.
game to score anyway. So that's how it is. So
Okay.
I feel he's going to play. He's going to play his
Okay.
game actually, yeah.
So anyway, personally, I used to pray for times like this. I remember growing up as a young man, um, using someone else's window back in Nigeria to peep and watch the Premier League because then we couldn't afford the DSTV.
Mm.
And then to years later when we played the Champions League finals and not even win, and they call us bottle jobs year in year out. To have that self belief, to have that belief in the team, and not just because of where we are right now, but the progression that we've seen that has made us the most stabilized and well-run club in Europe. It's
Right.
those are the things that fill me with so much confidence and joy, and that's why I'm proud of this team. What I watched on Tuesday was mind blowing. What I saw on Tuesday was shivering. It was beautiful to see, to hear the rival fans, you know, equate us as one of the best run club in the world, one of the best teams in the world, the best with in terms of squad depth. We are topping the chart,
Yeah.
and see the haters, Tottenham fans, bigging us up to winning the final Champions League or getting the Premier League or even having a quadruplet or triple trophies at the come end of the season. It's doable given the fact that Carling Cup finals are being played earlier on next year. So we have a chance to win trophies this year, and it's an exciting position to be in. We are on top of the table. I don't know. I can't remember where we were this time last year. So there has been massive corrections from last year. Teta has made changes. He recognizes that we cannot go with a subliminal squad, with a phased squad, with a very thin squad, and he has addressed everything. That shows ambition. That shows that we are ready, and we are ready now. So having all that at the back of their minds, the players that are coming in, they're indoctrinated to understand that it is time for us to win
It
and
is
win.
now. Yeah.
So with that confidence, I am very, very, very excited to see what we're going to do on Sunday. Remind you, Crystal Palace has only lost one game this season, and you can't believe another team that has just lost one game this season, Bournemouth and an Arsenal. So it's an exciting position. No, there's no small team in the league anymore. We are going
Yeah.
in and we are playing at home, and we have that advantage. And my expectation is that with Gyökeres scoring his first brace and his first goals for us in the in the European competition, that he's going to carry out that form. Because
Yeah.
trust me, Havertz is not playing. You don't want to be in that position when Havertz come back and you're contemplating who you want to start, and that becomes a wasted opportunity. So I want him to carry on that momentum, and I'm bigging up the boys to do a fantastic job back home. Having said that, Jamie, final score prediction. What do you think we're going to come out with come Sunday?
Yeah. I respect Crystal Palace a lot. They're gonna push our defenders. They're gonna push our midfield on the day, but we're gonna reciprocate. We have the best defense in the league, so I'm going for 1-0.
1 to the Arsenal.
Yeah, 1-0 Arsenal.
Okay, Alexis.
Okay. You know what? I won't, because now we are being chased, from Man City. You get, so we need goals and we need to win our games. So I feel maybe two. Let me say 3-0 because I don't want us to concede. Yeah, 3-0. Yeah.
Another clean sheet. Okay. Yeah, I think this game will be. Mateta is on mad form, bro. And I'm not sure with Gabriel's injury news from today's press conference, but I think we'll win 2-1 to the Arsenal. I mean, we're going to be 2 goals
Conceding.
up. Yeah, I think we'll concede. Raya sometimes does some crazy stuff, man. I don't know, man. Loses
But you can't
concentration.
blame him. He's been asked to do those things.
No, nobody asked him to try to dribble Alvarez. Nobody tried. Nobody. I saw what he was trying to do there. That could have been a really
That's an individual
highlight.
mistake, actually.
Bad highlight.
Yo, my heart sunk when he.
Man, nobody asked him
Bro,
to
I
do
thought
that.
that ball was a
Nobody
goal,
asked him to
man.
do
I
that.
thought
Like,
it was a
what
goal.
the hell is wrong with this dude?
But man, guys, thank you
That
for
was crazy.
joining, man. Hopefully on Sunday we're gonna come up with a 3-point. That's all I care about. 2-1,
Yeah.
2-0, 1-0, whatever the case is, as long as we're coming out on top. But thank you, Alexis, for joining. Thank you, Jamie, for joining. And then hope to see you on Sunday for the match reactions. Thank you, everybody.
Reaction.
Thank you.